Hey guys, welcome to T Heart Books, or welcome back. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and join the T Heart Books book pals. We'd love to have you part of the group. Y'all, guess what I did? You know what I done. Show the evidence. We got some more books. You know it. So I want to share with you all the books that I have bought so far. Look, it's not even the end of the month. I'd had a self-care day, and y'all know if I have a self-care day, I'm getting these. So I went to Barnes. Let's chat about it. Alright, so the other day, me and my mom went out and we were buying some things, and we went to lunch, and right across the street from where we were eating is a Barnes & Noble. And so I was like, Mom, I'm going to Barnes. So we went to Barnes & Noble, and she went to the coffee shop, and I bought books. So let's show you what I got. The first one I got, I want to tell you about, is called, and it's no surprise, First Time Caller by B.K. Borson. Y'all, this book is everywhere. Look, it's so cute. I've got I think I got 3 of B.K. Borson's books, and I've not read it. I tried to read Love Like Farms last year, and I was just in a book funk, and I could not get through it. And then I realized it was a series, so I stopped. But I think this is, let me see if this is going to be a series. I don't know. Yeah, it's Heartstrings. So this is book 1 in the Heartstrings series, and it's been everywhere. It says, a hopeless romantic meets a demoralized radio host in this cozy, sleepless in Seattle inspired love story. So I love that for us. That is so cute. Her book covers are always cute, but I like the pink and the tan mingled cover there. So that's super cute. Alright, so that was the first book I got. Well, one of them. Then I got this one, Sarah Adams, The Temporary Roomie. Now, I normally don't like pregnancy tropes because you see, she's pregnant. However, I like Sarah Adams. And then this was buy one, get one half off. So I bought it. Because I really do like Sarah Adams books. This is The Temporary Romance. It says, from the New York Times best-selling author of Practice Makes Perfect comes an expanded edition of The Temporary Roommate, a witty and relatable romantic comedy about finding joy in the unexpected with a never-before-seen chapter. So I think that's cute. I have not read this, not really seen it either, but Sarah Adams is probably like an auto-buy with outside of her sports romance books. So we got that. Oh Lord, I'm dropping books. Oh y'all. Okay, can't be doing that. Okay, next one is Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonin Young. This is book 2 on the Out on a Limb, from Out on a Limb, and I am excited. I have not read Out on a Limb, but I do have it. So this says high school sweethearts Sarah and Caleb Linwood have always been a sure thing. For the past 17 years, they have had each other's backs through all of life's ups and downs. But Sarah has begun to wonder, who is she without her other half? When she takes on a project of her own, a fundraising gala in memory of her late mother, Sarah wants nothing more than to prove to herself and to everyone else that she doesn't need Caleb's help to succeed. She's still her mother's daughter after all, independent and capable. Alright, I'm not going to read the rest, but like that. Out of the Woods. Okay, now, most of these books that I bought were on my Goodreads list to buy. Like books that I saw that were coming out this year that I thought was going to be really interesting. and I just put them on my Goodreads, like want to read, want to read. So the only one that is not is that not BK Borson, but the Sarah Adams book, The Temporary Roomie. That one was not on my list. I saw that when I was on the table. But this one is Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. Now, I'm trying to think. Oh, I do have a book by her, Wrong Place, Wrong Time. I do have that book. But this one showed up on Goodreads, and I was like, that the cover was good. And so, but let's see what it's about, because I don't even know, child. It says, it is June 21st, the longest day of the year, and new mother Camilla's life is about to change forever. After months of maternity leave, she would drop her infant daughter off at daycare for the first time and return to her job as a literary agent. Finally, but when she wakes, her husband Luke isn't there, and in his place is a cryptic note. Then it starts. Breaking news. There's a hostage situation developing in London. The police arrive and tell her Luke is involved, but he isn't a hostage. Her husband, doting father, eternal optimist, is the gunman. Oh, wow. Yeah, I did read this. I read this synopsis. What she does next is crucial, because only she knows what the note he left behind that morning says. Famous Last Words is a story of a crime, a marriage, and more secrets than Camilla ever could have imagined. This novel cements Gillian McAllister's reputation as the best at putting her characters in impossible situations and making her readers not only contemplate, but feel what it would be like to find themselves in those situations. That's blurred by Emily Henry. So, I am here for it. Famous Last Words. Now, I've heard different things about Wrong Place, Wrong Time. And I do have it. I need to read it for myself, though, to see if it is good. But this one's on the list to read this year. Okay. So, like, I'm thinking about, because it's almost April. I cannot believe it. I always do a TBR for the month. This month has not been very successful. I'm probably only going to read 3 books that was on my TBR list, and then I picked up a book by Lucy Score. So I thought to myself, what if next month I just read as I feel like it, like read what comes to me, instead of doing a TBR list. Now, I don't have anything wrong with it. Like, I see some booktubers like, well, I don't do a TBR list because I just, kind of read randomly. I like a TBR because it helps me to read the books that I want to read. I really do want to get those books read. But I thought, for funsies, maybe maybe I will not do that this time and see how many books I can get read that is on my bookshelf that I haven't looked at in a while, that I bought some time ago and was like, let me go on and get it. So I may do that for April. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish the month out like that, but I'm gonna try. So we'll see. Okay, so got 2 more. This was also on my list. Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkinson. I like her. I read Black Cake by her, and I thoroughly enjoyed that book. And so I was ready. And normally I don't buy hardbacks because they are expensive. But I do like her, and I wanted to support her. And so I got the Good Dirt. Now this one, let's see. Sometimes the only way forward is to look back. When 10-year-old Abby Freeman heard the gunshot, time stopped. When she saw her brother Baz on the floor, surrounded by shattered pieces of a treasured heirloom, her life felt shattered as well. The crime was never solved. Ever since, the Freemans, one of the only black families in a well-to-do enclave in New England, have dreaded becoming the center of another media frenzy. But when now grown, Abby's high-profile romance falls apart, that's exactly what happens. Abby flees to France only for her past to follow. As she processes the shock, she begins to think about the other loss her family suffered that day. The stoneware jar that had been in their family for generations, brought north by an enslaved ancestor. Soon, Abby realizes that the handcrafted piece held more than just her family's history. It might also be the key to claiming a new future. Wilkerson traces the reverberations of a crime, the fracturing of a family, and the myriad choices we face when we try to ease the wounds of the past and grapple with fragments of a fraught inheritance. So, Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. If you've not read Black Cake, get Black Cake. It is so good. I really did enjoy that book. That was good. I read that a couple of years ago when it first came out. So, Black Cake. Oh, Good Dirt this time. Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. Okay, now, the last book I bought, I saw this book. This was not on my list, but I saw it with Rachel Catherine, I believe. I think, yeah, she was the first one that I saw with this book, and it's called The Favorite by Lane Fargo. Now, I've never read anything by this author, never heard anything about this author, and matter of fact, when I was buying this book at checkout, the sales rep was like, this is good. And I was like, I heard that, and they said that it's given Daisy Jones and the Six. And so when I heard that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. The Favorites by Lane Fargo. And this is, it says, she might not have a famous name, funding, or her family's support, but Katarina Shaw has always known that she was destined to become an Olympic skater. When she meets Heath Rocha, a lonely kid stuck in the foster care system, their instant connection makes them a formidable duo on the ice. Clinging to skating and each other to escape their turbulent lives, Kat and Heath go from childhood sweethearts to champion ice dancers, captivating the world with their scorching chemistry, rebellious style, and roller coaster relationship, until a shocking incident at the Olympic Games brings their relationship to a sudden end. Look, as the 10-year anniversary of their final skate approaches, an unauthorized documentary reignites the public fascination with Shaw and Rocca. Okay, I see that where the Daisy Jones and the Six came from. Claiming to uncover the real story through interviews with their closest friends and fiercest rivals. Kat wants nothing to do with the documentary, but she can't stand the thought of someone else defining her legacy. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm so excited to read this. So let me know if you've read it. I did not see this on Goodreads, but that's why you should watch YouTube and subscribe to my channel. So I can give y'all some good book recs. But that's how I found it on YouTube. So, The Favorites by Lane Fargo. Alright, so that's what I bought. I think I did pretty good. Let's see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 6. We got 6 books. I love that for us. And definitely love it for me. So we got 6 very good books. I don't think, I tried to do a book buying ban, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So I probably won't ever do one. However, if you want more book recommendations from me, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And I am going to try my best. This last couple of weeks have been really, really hard. And I have not put out videos. I have not put out any vlogs or anything. But we're back. Okay? We are back. And thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate y'all. So, as always, be kind to yourself. Be kind to someone else. And find you a good book to read.